All right, so
striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Trying to establish that jab once again. And he landed the right hand there. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Aldo.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head, somebody's going to sleep. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
That shot blocked by Aldo. Oh, that straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's going to avoid getting hit so many times to the face.
So just over 20 total strikes unofficially. Now,
oh! He was hurt. Serve him up.
Nice little shot lands. Back to the feet.
He is getting lit up right now, John.
Oh, straight right. Aldo gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Mixes it up nicely in terms. There, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. Can't take many of those. You better check. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, just digs into the body. Defense here, single leg takedown attempt will not materialize. And they separate. Aldo goes. Right there, his opponent's optimized, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Just misses there with the left. Aldo's head kick looked like that one was blocked.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, huge right hand from Jose Aldo. We'll see if he can follow it up here, DC. Lot to like out of what Jose Aldo has done on the stand-up here tonight. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Punch coming, it's blocked. And he landed a nice hook shot there, DC.
He landed the hook exactly where he needed it to be and threw it with ill intent. Big punch lands over the top.
The strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. 15 seconds. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of his cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, They're going to stop this fight.
You ready? You ready?
All right, let's get to round 2. Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it.
Good stick.
Continues to mix it up by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing his kick with so much force.
Combination lands for him. It was hard to see a miss in that sequence. He's put it all together.
I mean, everything is just flowing. He's like in a zone. It's like the basketball hoop becomes twice its size. This guy today is looking at focus mitts in his opponent.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point, he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that one.
Well, these numbers unofficial, but they are strong. 73 total strikes have landed for Jose Aldo. And landing with 35% accuracy thus far against Piotr Yan.
Punch over the top. You don't know when that leg kicks coming.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Thai book last time.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face.
Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing is expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance. Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes to land with that punch. Straight right, he misses. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him. Nice kick. These guys are going at it. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Nice kick.
Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Connects now with the 1-2. Ooh.
He's hurt.
Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt.
There's no give on that leg kick. Wow, he lands another leg kick.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Whoa! Big knee to the body.
An uppercut landed.
Oh, he might be out so far. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. And how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper. And it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Oh, there we go. You ready?
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh! Huge right hand!
He needs...
Oh! Knee to the body.
Big kick. That was a thudding leg kick. Nice.
So unofficially one.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Aldo's shot is blocked. Oh, big left hook there. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Nice. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Unbelievable!
He got him!
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Bruce.
Called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Pepper No Mercy.